beautiful morning too. Can't complain. It's supposed to be raining all the rest of this week, so it's good to get out here, get moving around. This morning we're gonna work on some more Muay Thai, so we get these skills tightened up. Having fun this morning. It's a great day. I love life. Everybody should. All right. Last week we worked on stance. The jab and the cross. This week we'll work on jab, cross, the hook, the uppercut. It's good to get warmed up though. Yeah. As you get better too, you start moving around. You don't want to just stay in one spot and do this. You get your ass kicked. Simple as that. You want to be able to move, move, move constantly. Get that blood flowing. Yeah, whenever. We'll get to that later, but that was the blocking kicks. You know what I mean? Let's get down to business. Like last week, so we learned the stance, right? And this is Muay Thai, everybody. You get in your castle. I prefer orthodox, you know what I mean? Sorry. I can do what is called switch fighting, but it's best to stay in one stance until you get everything. But anyway, so we'll get in our stance. We'll get ready. Chin tucked, shoulders rolled in front of our chin so we don't get hit. Arms up. Okay. This helps tighten your stomach. It also helps limit the area they can hit. So we'll get in here. Usually we'll throw the jab, cross, and then we come in for the hook. And if you see what just happened there, it wasn't this. Okay? So, when we throw our jab, there's a step. This sets up for everything. There's the cross. The body works like a spring, so now we come back with the hook. And if you see what just happened there, again, it wasn't cocking back and doing this. It was a movement. It was ha, ha, wha. The body works like a spring, okay? So you'll go left, you'll go right, you'll go left. Just like a spring, And it works just like that. We don't do none of this cocking back. Because when you do that, you're telling the other person, hey, I'm hitting you with that arm, and they're going to, lay back in a lawn chair, get a drink, sit back, duck underneath your shit, and then just beat your ass. It's as nice a way as I can put it. But anyway, so we'll do it again. I'll do it slow. So we go jab. You see the step. Okay? That sets up everything. The kick, the hooks, everything. That step from that jab, that sets everything up. Right? So you come in with your cross. And you see there's that turn, there's that pivot. That gives you that power, right? It also sets you up to spring back with the left as you come back. And when you're throwing this hook, you're turning this lead foot. And you're also shifting some of the weight backwards to counter their ass. It brings a lot of that momentum right into them. All right, this is fight science, A lot of street fighters, you see, they stay planted, feet flat, rah! And then of course they end up doing that comes with the breathing, okay? When you are throwing strikes, you wanna breathe, okay? It's hush, and as you go hush, you want to breathe in, And then hush, hush, breathe in. Okay? So let's try that again. You know, we'll speed it up a little bit. So we go jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. And remember, chin stays down. You know, a lot of guys get this mistake thinking they got to look at this guy in the eye that they're squaring off against. The last thing you really want to do. The eyes aren't going to punch you, okay? You want to look at this midsection here. You know, if you're looking right dead at the chest, you can see if the shoulders are going to move. You can see if the hips are going to move. Hips will move and tell you footwork, changing direction. Also, if they're going to throw kicks, the shoulders will tell you if you're going to cock back, they're going to, whatever they're going to throw, okay? Now, there's a lot of fakes that comes later in the advanced techniques. But for right now, let's focus on the fundamentals. All right. So here we go. Let's do it again. Speed it up. Jab, cross, hook. 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 All right. So it's jab, cross, hook. All the while protecting yourself. You don't want to be doing shit like this. You don't want to do no shit like this. We're talking about Muay Thai. You will get your ass beat. You want to have them hands up. Always protecting yourself. You know, thinking when you're throwing something, somebody's going to counter. You want to be able to block shit. You don't want to do none of this shit when you're blocking shit neither. It's straight. Not. You get beat up doing shit like this. You want to stay tucked in when you're blocking. Of course, we'll get to that later. But when you're protecting yourself, you always stay protected. All right? There's no room for slacking off. You're getting tired, fuck that. Put your hands up. Don't put them down. Put your hands up, cover up. Start breathing. All right? So, let's go with the southpaw for the southpaw guys. All right? Girls too. You know? So we come in. We go jab. And we go cross. And we go hook. And we come right back. It's the same thing as doing it orthodox. It's just mirrored. Just your right foot forward a little bit. Yeah, let's do it again. So go, huh, huh, huh. And we come back. All right, so we'll speed it up. All right, that's the jab, cross, hook. Now we incorporate the uppercut. Okay. All right. Now we come in. We throw the jab. We throw the cross. We throw the hook, and we're right here. So we'll dip down, bring the hand back to cover face, and come up with the uppercut. Okay, and I usually follow up with a hook and then a cross, and then I back up after I do that. You know, so we'll do it again. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hook, cross, back. You know, that cross is just pushing you off. You're not really aiming to hit the person. If you do hit them, good. But usually they'll be covered up. So you just want to push off to get back before they counter you. All right? That's the whole purpose of that. Now, if you hit the person, out fucking standing. But it's really just a thrown punch. Make sure they're covered up so you can push back and get away. It's a divert movement. So, again, let's do it. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hook, cross, back. Okay? That's how I like to throw those. You know? Now, will that shit work every time? I mean, you can go in with a plan every time, but as soon as you get hit in the face, that plan goes to shit. That's fighting 101, all right? Now, it's good to have these combos because, yes, they do work, all right? There's going to be those times that you're going to catch a motherfucker with these things, all right? And they're going to drop, okay? Pardon the language, but hey, That's just how I talk, okay? Anyway, but, and it, again, mirrored for the southpaw stance, okay? Now, with the southpaw stance, we come here, we go jab cross, and we come up with the hook, right? So jab cross hook, right? Jab cross hook, right? Jab cross hook, all right? And it's the same thing for the orthodox. No different, just mirrored. What's up, bud? There's the man Ethan right there. Man, hard-working man, getting off just now. Just a little live stream. Doing a live stream and a static. But yeah, doing the teaching, like I said. Yeah, I saw. So yeah. Doing I will, folks. Sorry. What's up, everybody? Good morning. I can't see the comments, but love you all. Good night. Ethan's going good night. Good night, bud. He worked all night. He works nights, man, and he works hard. SRS, you know what I mean? Well, Bethesda, it's right outside of SRS. Anybody know South Carolina don't know what I'm talking about. Need some more water. All right. Woo, stay fit. I recommend practicing every day. Okay, I don't want to teach you guys too much. You know, I want you guys to like pace yourselves, best to pace yourselves, and the better you get over time, you can advance yourself. You know what I mean? Like there's way more advanced stuff than what I'm teaching you right now. This is just the basics, man. You know, but soon, we'll be able to move fluid. You know, be able to do it just like how them boys do. You know, this shit is an art. It's beautiful. You know, you don't get good overnight. It takes time. You know what I mean? Like, don't get harder. I mean, it's good to get harder on yourself, but don't beat yourself up too bad. Because with practice, you will get better over time. You know. But I love Muay Thai. It's great for health. It's great self-defense techniques. All that. You know what I mean? You know, it's great. Aish. I love it. But yeah, so every Sunday, I'm gonna come to you. I'll probably do a live stream, see how it works. Got the static going for TikTok. Oh, I got bust out some push-ups. But yeah, man, it's good to just stay moving. You know, fighting isn't about being big and bulky. You could be the tiniest dude and knock the biggest dude out. We all got buttons. We'll get to that later too. But just stay moving, stay fit, build that cardio. You know what I mean? 15 minutes a day at least. 60 days, you'll really see a difference. Everybody's like, oh, look at the tater. Yeah, come prove me, tater, Bo. Ain't no tater here. Straight, all muscle, baby. You know? Muay Thai, baby. All right, guys. Let me get out of here. What is that? 15 minutes on the dot. See? Now, you can practice more than 15 minutes. About all I'm going to give you. About 15 minutes every Sunday. Teach you the moves. You can just rewind it, go over them. Focus on your feet, your footwork, your hand placements, and don't worry about cocking back. When you throw a hook, it's just like that. It's not this. It's that. You know? It's that. All right? It's not. It's wah, 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 wah. All right? Throw the hook. And again, after you throw the hook, come down, uppercut, cross, ah. Fuck yeah. Gave you an extra minute. All right, guys, love y'all, every single one of y'all. All the supporters, all the haters, anybody that wants street beefs, come on. We'll hit up Face on Street Beefs. We'll do it live on camera. You know, keep the guns, the badges, the qualified immunity out of it. You know what I'm saying? And just get down. It'd be fun as fuck. At least for me. You know? What do I got to lose? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't afraid of shit. But anyway, I love every single one of y'all. Even the ones that's got beef, you know, I love you. We're supposed to love each other. Muay Thai, J-Dub, Sic Semper Tyrannis. Forever holding you accountable for the corrupt. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep you accountable if you're doing corrupt actions. We're coming for you. All right, guys. I'm going to end the live stream now. Peace.